Hey guys, I once had an experience so valuable that I think it's worth sharing with you. My 30-day challenge of living without a phone. What happened? And what did I learn from it? Let's find out together. As you know, our lives are practically glued to our phones. We wake up and instantly check Facebook. We brush our teeth while scrolling TikTok. We go to work and every few minutes we sneak a look at the screen. At night, we play games or read random stuff until we fall asleep. Basically, we never put it down. Honestly, our phones are stuck to us like a bad habit that just won't quit. Anyway, back to the story. I was just as addicted to my phone as anyone, maybe even worse. Since I make YouTube videos, I spend even more time on my phone than with my exes combined. Except for sleeping, it was always by my side. Realizing how toxic that was, I decided to join a crazy challenge someone posted in this weird online group. 30 days without a phone. So, what happened? Well, on the first day, actually the first 30 minutes, I put my phone on the table, sat down, and just stared at it. My hands were restless, my brain was screaming, "Pick it up, just one quick scroll." But nope. I told myself, not this time. You're not touching it. The feeling was unbearable, like an addict sitting in front of a pile of white powder. I felt itchy, anxious, and totally out of control. I tried reading a book instead, but I couldn't focus. After a few lines, my mind wandered, thinking about random stuff I saw on Facebook earlier that day. I never realized how hard it could be to intentionally not use your phone. Sure, we all go without it sometimes, when we're driving, eating, or watching TV. But choosing to keep it right in front of you and not touch it, that's torture. It's like putting a fresh fish in front of a starving cat and saying, "Don't touch." So I started wondering, why is this addiction so strong? To find out, I did some research. I use my e-reader instead of a laptop. It's slow, ugly, and has no Facebook or Zalo, so there were fewer distractions. And then I discovered something fascinating. We're not really addicted to our phones. We're addicted to dopamine. Here's how it works. Every time you do something that feels good, eating, playing, checking your phone, reading messages, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that makes you happy. Even when you secretly read someone else's chat, dopamine flows. Like, imagine your friend says, "Bro, I've got screenshots of my girlfriend texting another guy. Wanna see?" Would you look? Of course you would. That's your brain craving dopamine. The brain gets used to a certain level of it. So when dopamine drops, you feel restless, uncomfortable, and anxious. That's your brain's way of saying, "Hey, do something that gives me dopamine. Now." So you reach for your phone, or you open TikTok, or grab a snack. Anything that triggers that little dopamine hit. Now, healthy people replace that need with better habits: reading, cleaning, walking, exercising. Unhealthy people go for the easy hits: scrolling, gaming, drinking, gambling, or worse. And that's when I realized something powerful. To break phone addiction, you don't need to quit cold turkey. You just need to replace it. Find things that are both enjoyable and healthy. So during my 30-day challenge, that's exactly what I did. On day 1, I cleaned my house, organized my desk, my shelves, scrubbed everything. I worked like a maniac and totally forgot about my phone. Day 2, the house was spotless, so I moved on to the bathroom. And here's a little secret. Don't tell anyone. I actually enjoy cleaning toilets. Yeah, weird, I know. After that, I started going for walks. I'd talk to neighbors, watch life around me, even check on the chickens next door to see when my buddy planned to cook them so I could crash the barbecue. And of course, I still had to work. But since I stopped checking my phone, I worked faster, more focused, and with a clearer mind. Before, every few minutes, my phone would buzz. Breaking news, some random scandal. A text from a friend asking, "Hey, what do you think of this motorbike rim?" Or a TikTok notification. Short Girl Idol declares she'll become Miss World. How can anyone work like that? Now it's different. I understand how dopamine works. Instead of feeding my brain cheap dopamine from notifications, I feed it through healthier ways. Learning, creating, walking. Walking, by the way, is magical. When you walk without a destination, your brain wanders. And that's when creative ideas come. If you walk with a goal, you'll only reach that one place. But if you wander freely, you might discover something amazing you've never seen before. When you're working, you need focus. But when you're creating, you need freedom. The freedom to let your mind drift. That's where the best ideas are born. After 30 days without a phone, I honestly wished I had learned this sooner. So my takeaway is simple. Live healthy. Give your brain good reasons to be happy. And sometimes just put the phone down. You'll be amazed at how beautiful and full life really is. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.